Hi everybody, how you doing? Welcome back. It's me, I'm Grant, you're my team, and we're picking up right where we left off in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Part 2. Silver Snow. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River. The Resistance Army, having received reinforcements from House Daphnel in Aelel, is finally ready to unleash its invasion on the Imperial territories.
The messenger we sent to Claude has returned. It seems he will be initiating the plan immediately. We will advance when House Regan's forces move out. We will take the Great Bridge of Myrddin with minimal casualties, and in doing so, initiate all-out war with the Empire. We must prepare for battle, Professor.
Frigid ocean waters! I can feel them already!
Calm. Just listen to me for a moment. There's something I need to tell you. The reason I worked for House Varley, Bernadetta, was to kill you.
Ha! I knew it. I always knew you were out to kill me! Sink me into the deep, dark, freezing depths! Hold on. House Varley? But why?
As you well know, theirs is one of the 6 great noble houses, the true rulers of the Empire. And you're the heir, with a crest. There were tons of people who wanted you wiped out. Like people who want to eradicate House Varley. Or a relative who wants the glory for themselves. That particular breed of treacherous nobility is the kind that'd hire a kid to do their dirty work. The first thing that kid would do, get close to the target by befriending her. Find an in through, say, an assistant gig.
This kid you're mentioning sounds real. That was you, wasn't it?
Yours truly. My biggest mistake? Getting to know you. I crept into your room one night and readied my blade. The whole thing had been a breeze, up until that moment. I couldn't bring myself to do it. While I hovered there, hesitating, your father came in. You know the rest.
Why are you telling me all this? I'm so confused.
Because I want you to look at it objectively. I was hired to kill you. Your father protected you from me. A filthy assassin. He was looking out for you. You're lucky to have a father who cares for you enough to do that.
Father protected me? He protected me.
Yeah, why would I lie? At this point, I figure it's you who hates me, and not the other way around.
I don't hate you, Yuri. But I mean, I do feel weird. But I don't know how to feel. Can't we just be friends? Like back then?
You want to be friends? With me?
The reason you couldn't kill me was because we were friends, right?
Well...
You were my first friend. My very first friend. The first person who played with me. The first person who went on adventures with me. The first...
And you were the first friend I had to baby that much.
What do you mean? Well, even so, you were the first friend who cared for me.
The whole thing was probably a sham anyway. Though you know, even if it was, I did have a lot of fun with you.
I knew it!
This is unbelievable! Why? Why does it keep happening to me? What's wrong with me?
Are you okay?
I was sure I'd be happy this time. Why, oh why do I always struggle in love?
Please, let go of my sleeve.
If I let go, you'll just run away, won't you?
Yes.
Nobody wants to listen to my romantic tragedy. But I saw you, Cyril, and I thought, Cyril will listen, because Cyril is good people.
Okay, I surrender. What do you want to say?
I knew I could trust you, Cyril. You're such a good boy, such a good young man.
How can I help you? Is it just with listening?
Oh, it's a real tragedy, let me tell you that. Yesterday, I was hitting it off with a man I'd seen a few times at the pub. When I looked in his eyes, I thought he was the one. But then, well, we were drinking and enjoying ourselves, and all of a sudden, poof, gone. He just vanished.
I feel like I've heard this story before.
Can you believe he treated me so cruelly?
Yeah, this is all real familiar.
My heart is in tatters. I can't believe anyone could throw away a woman like me. Cyril, be honest. What's wrong with me?
You drink too much, blame others for your behavior, and you don't understand you gotta love yourself before someone else can love you back.
Maybe he wasn't for me anyway. If you're gonna take off after a few drinks, who needs you, right? I think you're too young to understand, but I also think talking to you made me feel better. Yeah. You know what, Cyril? I'm gonna come talk to you more often.
Hey. We don't need to have this conversation. You don't know what I was going to say. Something about our vastly different approaches to life? Fine then. We don't need to talk about it. Actually... Really, Sorry, you go first. I was gonna say I'd hear you out. Okay, let's talk about it. I will be faithful to Lady Rhea until I die. If I had to choose between you and her, I would choose her every time. I assume that disqualifies me from being your partner. Between you and Rhea, I'd choose you. But between you and me, I'd choose me. That probably disqualifies me from being your partner, too. Well, no. I'm quite fond of being alive. I don't intend to sacrifice my life, either. If it came down to you or me, I'd choose... What's wrong? Nothing. You're not like the rest of the knights. Maybe someday you'll have to take a path that diverges from ours. What if we went to war with your country? It is a possibility. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking like that. The future is one of the great mysteries of life. We can worry about it when the time comes. But until our paths diverge, you're my partner. And I couldn't ask for a better one. You got that right. I'm the best there is.
This is the Great Bridge of Myrddin, one of the bridges that cuts across the Aramid River between the Empire and the Alliance. Its defenses have been fortified since last I was here. It seems the enemy is sufficiently prepared.
Steady now.
If they are fully equipped, we must prepare ourselves for anything. We must be ready to change our approach in an instant.
Yes, that is most sound. I do not distrust Claude, but there is no guarantee that the other Alliance lords will not move against us. Onward, with caution.
After we cross the Great Bridge, the greatest plains in Fódlan will be before us. You do remember, do you not? I speak of Gronder Field, where we fought the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
The ones defending the Great Bridge. It isn't my father or brother, is it? I really want to finish this battle without seeing them. Especially my father.
Yes, I hear your father can fell a bear without even a weapon in hand. When we run into him, I'll be sure to let you take the lead. Family matters and all.
That's not funny, you jerk!
Should we be burning the signal of uprising? There's no need for that, Petra. Smoke or no smoke, they'll get the idea. Losing the bridge should be a pretty big clue. Oh no, I can't believe we're actually going to invade! If Edelgard gets angry... Oh, I get nervous just picturing it. Stop that imagination! Oh, and if she destroys the monastery with her army, we're all gonna die!
The hour of questioning has long since passed. I assure you, whatever happens, this will not end as it did 5 years ago. Back then, the Empire was able to focus its entire army on Garreg Mach. Now, their front lines are stretched thin along their borders with both the Kingdom and the Alliance. Their allies have grown in number, but so have their enemies. They should not have too many soldiers they can readily send our way. Now then, let us set forth. This shall be the first step in ending the chaos that has engulfed this realm.
Sights set on Enbar, the Resistance Army avoids the Agma Mountains, choosing instead to move south along the eastern route that passes through the Alliance. To make it safely through the territory of House Gloucester, supporters of the Empire, the army seeks help from the head of House Regan, Claude. Claude vows to draw away House Gloucester's troops so that the Resistance Army can advance to the Aramid River, a dividing line between the Alliance and the Empire.
That symbol. It's an enemy raid. Stay calm and face them head-on. Send a messenger to Acheron immediately. If we're quick, we might be able to pull off a pincer attack.
That is Ladislava. She has of late made quite a name for herself as a general. Be on your guard.
Preparations are complete, and yes, you are looking at this map correctly.
What's my strategy?
It is just Byleth and Hilda this time. Why? Well, first of all, we're gonna make her work. And second of all, I am a staunch believer in Hilda's supremacy. You watch my girl put in work. The lifestyle, the religion, the mood. Go, girly.
That's enough! Don't get used to this.
She's just getting warmed up. Ashes and Dust from our Golden Deer playthrough is a pretty good gambit. I like it a lot. My turn.
No hesitation! This could turn the tides. All is going to plan.
Two chances at 70 crits and you got neither. Wow. Either the enemy's luck is bullshit, or we just roll 230s.
Something to believe in! Another victory.
I've just gotta say, the Chasing Daybreak theme is so good.
You think we'll let you take this bridge from us?
It appears enemy soldiers are stationed in the fortress. More will come. Stay on your guard.
Oh, and here's a little fact for you. Whether you want to call it fun is completely down to you. Ladislava is voiced.
We will control this fortress if we can eliminate all enemies within it.
Seta, do you mind?
Enemies approaching. Get the soldiers standing by to join the fight. We may need to hurry up preparations of the ballista, too. Protect the fortress.
Seta, thank you for your input.
All is going to plan.
Anyways, Ladislava is voiced by Caitlin Galt, who some of you may recognize as Kisara from Tales of Arise.
You're making me work.
Yes, we are making
Can't
you
afford
work,
to slack
honey,
off.
but that's because we know that you can get the job done. Okay, bestie? I mean Chick-fil-A. I've never actually eaten a Chick-fil-A, but I think they only have those in America.
Now's the time to show
I don't
your
know,
loyalty
maybe.
to the Empire. Attack the enemy from behind.
I've got to make my name known to Her Majesty through distinguished service.
That is Acheron, a minor alliance noble. If he has allied with the Empire, then we must destroy him.
Yes, girly.
That's enough! Never let your guard down.
If you are a fan of Hilda the Queen Valentine Goneril, then I think you're gonna like these next 2 chapters. We're gonna make my girl work.
No choice. Fighting wears me out.
Nice. Nice.
I must lead them well.
I don't know what happened.
As they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm not in for a beating, am I?
Allow me to demonstrate!
I never should have allied with the Empire.
Predictable.
To repay Her Majesty's favor, I will not let you pass. Here's the plan.
You're making me work. Don't get used to this. It was a team effort.
Here is something to believe in! There's no turning back now.
Narratively, it makes sense why we're fighting the soldiers in the color yellow. I just don't like fighting the soldiers in the color yellow because Golden Deer was my first playthrough of this game. So, you know, it's kind of like treacherous and treasonous, you know. It's like the Golden Deer are my babies. They always will be. They always will be. They'll be my babies. But like, it feels weird seeing soldiers of the Leicester Alliance that I have to fight. I don't know. Anyways, girly. Apocalyptic flame.
Lady
Bye, girly.
Edelgard. I'm sorry.
Where even are you there? We're gonna say, where even are you? You're there on the floor. Okay.
I'm continuing to improve.
Not a bad level up in all things considered. Oh, here we
We'll
go.
ally ourselves with the Imperial soldiers too.
I must lead them well. There's no turning back now.
The sheer power of Freikugel. Freikugel.
It's over.
EA.
Another victory.
No choice.
God, I love her. Guess I have no choice. Yeah! I love her. Hilda supremacy. Except for when she can't counterattack like now. But that's okay. Get him, baby. Look at that, it's Byleth. Yay.
It won't.
That's my good boy. I'm so excited for Three Hopes.
All is going to plan. I'm stronger than before.
That strength stat though. Oh. Absolutely majestic it is. She just twats it across the chops.
Predictable.
Besides, I can stick Hilda there anyways. What's the worst the enemy's gonna do? Bring her to Vantage Wrath range? Please. They will do so and it will be the worst mistake that they ever make.
Here is something to believe in! I must lead them well.
And Byleth's almost B+ in swords.
Never let your guard down. Fighting wears me out.
And Hilda's almost an S rank in axes.
Another victory.
Because when she gets S rank, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, and I will correct myself wrong if I'm wrong in editing. I think on S rank you get the respective weapon type crit +10, and then on S+ it's the fair. Like for instance, if it's S+ rank in axes, then I think it's axe fair that you get. And yes, if you already have axe fair on, like, I don't know, the warrior for instance, or like the war master, I think you get axes. Like I think you get axe fair on war masters. If you've got two separate axe fairs and you put them into your skill set, it does stack, so you do get an extra +10 then for damage. It's pretty cool.
Watch and learn.
So then you could really run like a high damage. Uh-oh. You have awakened the beast. Oh no. Have fun. Make the high damage crit wrath builds.
Goddess, please forgive the sins of the enemy leaders and the brave soldiers who followed their orders.
Yay. Okay, I hate this
Somehow
scene.
we managed to capture the Great Bridge of Myrden.
Gilbert.
To see the Imperial army hold its ground until every last soldier fell. That is true dedication. It is clear that Edelgard is not some cruel emperor who holds her people in a vice-like grip. There is something more driving our foes. From here on out, our journey will not be an easy one.
Excuse me, sir. Gilbert is here.
Gilbert? What was he doing all this time? We had better go and meet with him.
So, you've captured the Great Bridge of Myrden. I'm impressed that you were able to break through their defenses.
Save your praise, Gilbert. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Why are you here? Why now?
I am once again in the service of Dimitri. He was in hiding in Fraldaria's territory, where he was biding his time for a counteroffensive.
Dimitri is alive?
Yes, he was to be executed in Ferdiad, but Dedu stepped forward to rescue him. I am here today by command of Dimitri himself. We realize that our enemies are the same, and that it may be advantageous to join forces.
I see. I shall hear you out.
We are preparing to advance against the Empire. Will you join us as we march toward the Imperial capital? If that is too much to ask, then at least allow us to freely cross the Great Bridge of Myrden.
We'll join you.
Hold a moment. We have just finished a fierce battle, and our forces are few. To march straight for the main body of the Imperial army and challenge them? It is too soon. I am happy to allow safe passage over the bridge, but to lend our aid asks too much of us. Is that not so? If you would be willing to wait a few months, we might be able to offer something more.
I am afraid His Highness is not able to stop his advance.
If that is the case, I am afraid we cannot join you. Please, send our regards to Dimitri.
I understand. It's unfortunate that we were not able to secure the help of the Knights of Seros. Still, I'm grateful that we can cross the Great Bridge of Myrden safely. Thank you for that. This will be a fight to the death. It is highly likely that we will meet our end. I wish you both the best of luck in the battles ahead.
And may the goddess protect you as well.
And that is going to do it for this part of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Catch you later. Goodbye.